loves, welcome back to our channel. This is Catch Up with the Dlotos, where the real conversations are shared. So today we are vlogging, yay! So we'll be bringing you along. So we will be talking about our love journey. Hope you enjoy. Sit down, relax, and don't forget to subscribe. Welcome back to our channel. This is Catch Up with the Dlotos, where the real conversations are shared with Dloto and
Dloto.
And Dloto. Welcome back, guys, and thank you so much. We have hit 1,000 subscribers. Oh. What? How do people normally celebrate? They go, ba 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 ba. Do you see that echo? That's nice.
Yeah.
So, guys, take it over, babe.
You know, I'm just kind of tired, to be honest, with this struggle of finding a right place to share and talk about
Just
our journey.
On its
You
own.
know, we thought about taking this conversation outside so that we can relax. And yeah, maybe we could start by saying, you know, it takes strength to sustain any healthy relationship. To be honest, it takes tenacity and strength to sustain any meaningful relationship. You know, and I have to look back when we started our own journey. To be honest, I always say to Dloto that I never thought it would be this long.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised every time I'm looking at you, because I'm spending my time with you most of the time. I sleep.
And then you like, oh my gosh, am I really here?
You know, and it's bait, but what I like to do, to be honest, is like, I mean, you like dressing a Romani pam. So I will purposely sit in my room and pretend I didn't on the phone, but I'm looking at admiring what I'm seeing, you know. Those are the moments that I thought, I want to see if we can join up.
Right?
You know, no one can be able to tell in the Pacific journey, but I think Landoman Dloto of saying, you know, I want to really explore and give myself to this relationship.
Yeah.
And that is the reason why we are together even today. It doesn't mean that sometimes I feel like I wish I can have a space, because I don't know how to say it.
You're too compressed. You don't. I don't know what you want to say, Galope. I can't read you.
That thing of there are moments in a relationship, ne? Lando about if you feel I need my own space.
Yeah.
Not away from the relationship, but my own space away from not get away like just
not that's getting away.
Like the idea of you kind of sometimes you feel hey, how I wish I could be away from the space itself. Not because there's something wrong about the relationship, that moment.
But babe, I don't even think you need to explain yourself, because it also happens to everyone. Like, it also happens to me personally, where I just wish I could just pack my things and just go. And just breathe a bit, and just be at my own space, and just be in my own zone, where I don't have to really explain myself to anyone or be accountable for anything, or be, you know, mama okanye baby. You know what I mean? It's those kind of things. And I for me personally, I don't really think it makes a person a bad person, but it just makes you human. It basically makes you human, because you can only just take so much. But the wonderful and the nice part about it is the fact that you wake up today and you feel this type of a way, and then tomorrow you don't feel the same way. You feel love. You know what I mean? So it's those things which make the relationship to be more stronger. It's those things that make the relationship you know, you look at it and then you just begin to admire where you guys have been. Because
no, I'm saying like that thing, Yogba, let me give this relationship a chance to breathe.
Yeah. Because
I don't know by experience, Lando, that moment where by Tiko the tiki wengu. Hey, you know, daughter. That moment Tiko I ended tiki and pin to change gears, I want to clutch balance. Pin change gears, you know, pin kumbulu, oh man, you know.
I'm a clutch balance.
Ila clutch balance Tiko utiki when and uphinde ka ungathi utshintshe igiye uphinde ungene quickly ku-2. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know how better I can explain
there is no
the
better
change.
way. It's just having I think I just want to quickly give you space that ukaboteta wedwa. I just want to know basically your journey to where we are right now when you first started. First of all, I would also like us to share how we actually met. And since I think at the beginning of this channel, I did explain my own version of how we actually met, Nanawe. But I would love, now that you have the opportunity now, with me, uxele how we actually met. Okay, so love, do you mind probably just sharing with us how we basically met?
You know, I can't forget about the story of our love life because it's quite unique. The reason why I'm saying it's unique because at the time that I've met Dloto, I was working for a university as a researcher, and also this was 2014. And what I remember vividly, she came to my office because I was also working to really help about school with kind of NFSAS problems, bursaries, admission and so on. So my office was not really and kind of an office that was doing one thing. So while I was employed as a researcher, I would do other work so that I can help students. So I met Dloto at the time whereby 2013 I was in a relationship. Then and then that year we broke up with my other ex-girlfriend. Then 2014
ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it because Lando ex-girlfriend because she was my first girlfriend. And this idea of you're in a relationship and I've learned something about that. It doesn't matter whether how in love you are. And now it's only now I'm thinking about whether is it correct of me to say you gotta prepare yourself for amaxesha obunzima, whereby you could confront things that are going to break your heart. But let's go to the story. So I met Dloto in my office, and she was crying. And of course, I am a person by nature. I am very loving. I'm very compassionate. I like feel the pain. And why do I remember this? Because I remember Dloto ekhala because of akanamali registration. And she's crying in my office. And immediately I closed the door. And I asked myself, what can I do? What do you want me to do for you? And then I still remember SCT, I need to call my dad. I need to talk to my dad. I said, okay, let's go over to another office. Then I figured out office, and then I left Dloto Pa. At that time, I never felt any romantic inclination, anything about whether I feel for this lady. Love. There was no love at first sight. Because when I looked at her, I thought, there's nothing that I can build now, because both of us, we are in different spaces, and she's like doing what, first year or whatever, and she's young. I don't think I can build anything, but let's focus to this story a little bit. So she came back over to my office, and then we were talking and so on, and I don't remember the hug, hugging. There were moments, I don't know, have you ever experienced Londo? There are moments when you meet someone for the first time, and then you converse, you talk with that person, and there are those moments when you kind of extend yourself to that person, you hug that person, and I felt something unique, and even today I still feel it. But I didn't want to say, I need your number, and I tried to.
No, baby, you did. Don't lie. You did.
No. You said that you are going to East London,
and then you said let's exchange numbers. That's what you said.
And but I don't remember very well how but you wanted my number.
No, baby, don't lie.
I never wanted your number.
No, don't lie. Please don't try to make.
Okay, but let's say for argument's sake, knowing me, I'll never ask her number. just
So now
Anele.
knowing myself, I'll never ask for your number as well.
And I knew because at that time, Dloto, I never felt in the manner I want anything with you. To be honest, I felt like nothing, you know. But anyway, we managed to get one another's phone numbers, and that's how we met. And the office to me was the central point for our meeting. And I remember saying to Dloto, I don't think this will work, darling. It's not going to work because I don't know, because it's not tested. That's the reason. That's the reason why I'm saying it's going to work, because it was never tested. But I felt the attraction, the love, when I was hugging Dloto. And still today I remember that day vividly. And
We basically say hi, Melo. Sorry. Say hi, Moputi Mosisi. Okay, so there are loopholes. There are actually loopholes in the story. But anyway, it's fine. I'll let other things be. Can you hold this for us? So, yeah, that's how we actually met and how this relationship was formulated. And I'm not saying be a stand.
I don't know, love.
But anyway, that was the journey. That was the beginning of good things. But with that being said, we had our own challenges. We did have our own challenges.
I fought through.
And there were ups and downs. And
there were lies.
There were lies.
Lies.
There were betrayals. So there was just a lot that was going on, and which I don't think we will go into detail with that. But Dibulela, just one thing was the fact that, you know, through giving each other chances and just Lando Tlangwaiteta, baby, that a relationship is not really meant for people who want perfect things.
Like what I'm saying, Payana love, if you are able to give yourself ndoda, wena ndoda,
Yeah.
okanye wena nkosikazi or wena sisi, a chance
Yeah.
when you have made a mistake, why it becomes difficult for you to give the other person a chance? Isekelezwe apho ke
Yeah.
le relationship. Those are the tenets of the relationship. Of giving, I'm allowing to give you a chance because I'm able to give myself a chance. But again, you do that within the confines of boundaries with that.
Yeah.
You know, define boundaries, you know, and yeah.
You've always been supportive. You've always been a loving person. I'm not gonna say husband because back then you weren't my husband. You were my boyfriend.
We were always
Baby,
like.
I can't, guys. This is so funny that
We
this
were always
guy,
husband and I.
this guy, he actually proposed to me after 2 months. And guys, after like a week.
A day.
No,
Yeah.
not a day.
A
Don't
week.
lie. A week.
A lot of money.
After a week, this guy showed me his salary. I was like,
Pay sleep, darling.
what are you trying to do, nigga? What are you trying to do? But anyway, yeah, guys, that was basically the starting point of our relationship, and he get up until to the point whereby we became parents. And Anele has always been a very supportive and a very loving person, always consistent. And there are days which I would, you know, want to strangle him. But I'm so grateful for the chances that we got to experience together. And that the cherry on top was our beautiful, beautiful baby girl, Melo Kuhle. And you know, when she came into our life, we did plan Melo Kuhle, man.
Yeah.
Look, we did plan Melo Kuhle. And when she came around, it was like it was the best thing that has ever happened to us. And I just felt like at that moment in time we could basically just, you know, just get everything, and our world just felt so perfect. Everything just felt alright. It felt right. You know what I mean? So see, we just want to say thank you I just want to say thank you to you, Paul. I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to you for allowing me to be a part of your life. Because I think had you not allowed me, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I think that's powerful. Thank you very much for that. Yeah. And I mean, do you think there is a perfect relationship?
Yeah, there is.
Again, there is a perfect relationship, guys. You could also set up your own standard that define that perfection.
Yeah.
So I'm saying there is a kind of a perfect relationship based on your own kind of defined, decisions, boundaries, and so on. So remember, ayizofana neYakasipho no Amanda. The relationship. Ayizofana noThando no Siphokazi. Le relationship ngeyami no Dloto. Sithi abantu abaklento so and every time we
make the rules. We make what happens in this relationship, irrespective and irregardless of what other people may say or might want to think or want to perceive the relationship as it should be or what it is. But we are the last people who say A, B, and C should go.
You know, I don't know why I'm thinking about this. You know that we have always stuck together whenever we had to make difficult decisions.
Yes,
I don't know why.
I think our relationship has been tested, but primarily for me, this relationship was tested when we were unemployed. And at that point in time, guys, I remember for Anele, it was 2016 when he was not retrenched. Were you retrenched?
Yeah.
You were retrenched. Emsebenzini wakhe because he was a contract worker. Then he got retrenched, and Anele 4 months. 3 months he was without a job. And I remember the reason why I'm saying our relationship was really tested at that time, like anything I could have done. And I think that was when you really saw ukuthi uLuluto is not really here for money or anything, but she's really here for uthando lwami. And I don't know, maybe Mhlambu, you want to share how
I think you were very supportive when I tried to be honest with you. And everyone else was not really part of our life then, but Dloto was with me through in and out.
Yeah.
You know, that's amazing. You know, we will hustle together, to be honest, to make sure that we have food, to make sure that
food is nothing, babe, because we had just recently bought our house, our first house. We had just recently bought it. That was 2015.
That we got the house. 2014.
Yes, 2015 2016 we got the house, and then later that year you got retrenched. So, 2016 we had recently just bought our first house, and months after that, like literally 6 months after that, Sisando enjoy, and we hadn't even enjoyed the house on its own. It's on its own, and he got retrenched. And my biggest fear wasn't even about food, because I knew Kuti would never go hungry because we had families. But my only fear was imali bond. Because you know this thing, there is this stigma that I was God. That was one thing that I always fought. No, Anele was like, baby, my send the debit order, because I do not really want to see myself going back to my mother's house. Nor do I want to see you go back to your parents' house. You know what I mean? Because the big step which you take, for me personally, which is, I'm not saying it's something wrong, but it's just Tina. That was just a preference, that I never want to go back to my mother's house again. The next step would be buying my second house instead of me having to go back. So for me, it was like I never want to ever go back home. So that was my only issue with your retrenchment, because I knew that we would never go hungry, because his mom is super supportive, my mom is super supportive. So basically money both sides. And I don't know, guys, and mark my words when I say this, no one actually, I'm talking about human beings, never assisted us to pay our bond. Not our parents, no, but somewhere, somehow, in as much as okay, fine, we had our business, yes, sound. But there was never a day where besingakhange sibhatale ngakhona ilanduza indlu yethu. We paid it indlu yethu up until Anele started again getting a new job. So I think in relationship yethu, it was really tested. And abanye abantu ke ngoku, they look at the relationship and they, you know, yeah, it's fine for you to see perfection. It's fine for you to see the, you know, I don't really want to be a role model, baby. Because as a person, I make mistakes, you know, and I do want to make mistakes because I'm human, you know what I mean? I want people to allow me to make mistakes. A role model, for me, it's a very big shoe for me to fill in. But rather, I see myself as an inspiration towards abanye abantu. I see myself as an inspiration because of the things which I know personally I've been through, and I can then journey umntu athe saqala ungena entweni and say, you know what, if you go this way and go this way, because I have experienced that.
Yeah.
So I like to see myself as that more than seeing myself as a role model. But you know, the nice part about it, you know, I love Mnyenwam. And the reason why I say this, because challenges zonke bezikhona, Anele, I saw that he is, you know, a small dynamite comes in, bigger packages. This guy, guys, you might see him, he's very tiny or anything, but he is mighty, guys, intelligence-wise. Just in J, you know the protection that I get him now. Like, there are opportunities that are just arising. I'm just thinking about it now, that you don't even allow in Dogba Mandia Bendo, you know? Because you're always so protective, you know. I know that I feel safe when I'm around you. I know that I'm always safe. I know that there is no kind of anything that can actually happen to me. And yo, investigator guy. Yo,
I was trained how to understand
investigator, guys.
how to
this one never underestimate.
No,
I
was trained.
I salute this man.
Why do you say that?
Hey, dangerous. Yeah.
Like investigator in what?
In anything.
Like,
fire.
give me an example.
Don't underestimate. That's all I can say.
You know, the reason why is
My husband.
the reason why is Dloto.
I fear for my life.
The reason why it's investigated because of the, you know the challenges around, you know, abanye abantu, you know, abazozifuna uzidala kule relationship, you know. And I deal with them very well.
Very well. I remember there was
I will know where.
Baby,
yeah,
can I just say this? I remember this other day. He took me to this restaurant, which I'm not going to mention by name. He took me to this restaurant, ate breakfast, and this person was actually trying to approach me. It's a relationship. And at that time, I wasn't really sure about Anele, you know, so he takes me to this beautiful restaurant, and here I am just thinking that, you know what, this guy is probably just going to propose to, okay, you had already proposed.
Yes.
You had already proposed, but I'm thinking that he's going to basically just say something which I don't know what. And then this guy says, I eat, I order, I do everything. Lastly, when I'm about to go, because I was supposed to attend a class, I was writing that afternoon. He says to me, okay, Dloto, thank you so much. I hope just know one thing, but I just can't continue with you anymore. Yo! Jesus, I was he says to me, guys, the intelligence, that was just, you know, it was just too much. He says to me, go and check into Tile, and then come back to me and tell me if I'm not right. I can't date you. If you're not serious, let's stop this thing now. You guys, you know who come back? Guys. But I think that's all I can say right now, because we just need to move. We will continue, however. I just want to let's officially say goodbye to everyone. We will, however, continue with the story because I feel like there will be a part 2 because there's just a lot that we just want to express and just maybe share with you guys about our love journey, which I think is, for me, could inspire and motivate Omnye Umdu, because I still want to talk about, because there was a difference between when we were still boyfriend and girlfriend to transitioning to becoming a wife and a husband. So the part 2 will be basically about that, our journey into this hood of being married, being a married couple. And I also want to share also how we got married, Tina. You know, just talk about how we planned around everything. So please do tune in, you know what I'm saying, because you don't want to miss that one. Because like and you know,
but I want to say I want to say, you know, I think I'm going to buy a book that are listening to this conversation. It's true. Please you should enjoy you should enjoy your relationship. Ngalamzuzu, at that moment, enjoy it and be present in that moment. And don't worry about maybe what will happen tomorrow, but because if you begin to worry about what happened tomorrow, you miss what is happening now, this second, this moment, this minute. So we could never be able to succeed, you know, 2014 without, you know, enjoying making the relationship, making the relationship at that moment, at that present. So does it make sense, sweetheart?
Yes, it does, Tiger.
So guys, we
thank you so much for watching, and we hope you guys do subscribe, like, do also share and comment on the description box. We will also not on the description box, on the comment section, guys. Help me out here because this is hey guys, I'm so much in love. So we will soon give you guys a part 2, and soon we will also be sharing the biggest secret.
Hi, Lord.
Not now, obviously.
So we talk about that because it was our own process to go through,
and our own journey.
Yeah.
So zaga, ay, zaga, ay. Bye guys.